Hello guys. Before we begin, make sure you hit subscribe and join our new drama world family. The home for every fan who believes in slow burn chemistry, real life tenderness, and the kind of stories that stay in your heart long after the credits roll. If you love K-drama emotions wrapped in real world moments, you're exactly where you belong. Now, let us dive into a story that has been trembling beneath the surface of the K-end world. A story about Bai Lu's quiet struggle, and the man fans believe is quietly choosing her in the most unexpected way, Joseph Zeng. For weeks, something has felt different around Bai Lu. Her schedule softened, her public appearances became rare, and her usually bright, effortless energy dimmed just enough for fans to sense the shift. There was no announcement, no explanation, just a delicate silence that made even her strongest supporters pause and whisper, "Is Bai Lu okay?" The uncertainty carried weight. Her smiles were still warm, but softer, like someone trying to stay strong while holding something heavy inside. Her eyes, usually sparkling with mischief, held a hint of exhaustion that couldn't be hidden, even behind professional styling and perfect lighting. And while no one knew exactly what she was going through, the fandom understood one thing instantly: she needed rest. She needed peace. She needed someone in her corner. That's when the whispers about Joseph Zeng began. At first, it was small things barely noticeable unless you were paying close attention. A postponed appearance here, a quietly rescheduled interview there, subtle changes in his normally unstoppable schedule. Nothing dramatic, nothing official, just enough to catch the eyes of fans who track every movement, who know his patterns by heart. But the timing was unmistakable. Right when Bai Lu seemed to be going through the heaviest part of her storm, Joseph's world slowed too. And in the spaces between those coincidences, a narrative began forming. What if he's choosing to be there for her? This wasn't the first time fans connected them emotionally. Their chemistry in past projects wasn't just good. It was the kind of chemistry that makes directors widen their eyes and editors look twice. Their behind-the-scenes moments still circulate today, the lingering glances, the unforced laughter, the way Joseph would angle his body toward her without realizing it. Even after the cameras stopped rolling, the spark didn't fade. It simply softened like a memory neither of them walked away from completely. Which is why the idea of Joseph stepping in quietly during her vulnerable moment didn't feel far-fetched. If anything, it felt natural. People close to the industry whispered that Joseph seemed distracted recently, checking his phone more than usual, leaving gatherings early, turning down small commitments without giving detailed reasons. No scandals, no drama, just a man who appeared to be quietly prioritizing something, or someone, and rumors, always gentle, never confirmed, claimed he had been seen near a location associated with one of Bai Lu's private schedules. No photos, no proof. Just voices saying, "I think it was him." But in K-end, it's the quietest whispers that often carry the deepest truth. Because Joseph has always cared differently when it comes to Bai Lu. You can see it in the way he listens to her, the way he softens around her, the way he once looked at her like she was a secret he didn't know how to put into words. So imagine him hearing that she hasn't been doing well, that she is exhausted, overwhelmed, or emotionally worn down. Imagine the worry rising in him, quiet but insistent. Imagine him asking himself, should I go, should I check on her, does she need someone who actually sees her beyond the spotlight? And maybe, just maybe, he already answered those questions. Maybe that's why his schedule changed. Maybe that's why he pulled away from public commitments. Maybe that's why he carved out time he didn't have. Because Bai Lu needed someone who cared, not as a co-star, but as a person. And even if no one can confirm it, the emotional truth is undeniable. Sometimes the loudest kind of love is the quiet one. If Bai Lu is facing a storm, then perhaps Joseph is the one holding an umbrella just outside the frame. Not asking for attention, not asking for thanks, just choosing to be there in a world where showing up is rare. Maybe they aren't lovers. Maybe they aren't anything the headlines want them to be. Maybe they're simply two people whose connection refuses to fade. The kind that survives scripts, survives distance, survives time. But whatever this is, devotion, loyalty, friendship, or something tender that can't be named, it is beautiful. And fans, with their big hearts and sharper instincts, feel it too. Because deep down, everyone wants Bai Lu to have someone who stands beside her when she isn't her brightest. And everyone wants Joseph to have someone whose presence softens him the way she does. And maybe, just maybe, they already found that in each other. If this chapter of their lives is quiet, let it be. Sometimes the most meaningful stories grow in silence. And when they step back into the light, whenever that day comes, the world will see a version of them strengthened by everything they walked through in the dark. Until then, we hold on to the hope that Bai Lu is resting, recovering, and surrounded by warmth. And that Joseph Zeng, in his quiet, steady way, is one of the lights guiding her back. If you felt every beat of this story, don't just watch from the shadows. Join the new Drama World family, where we follow the quiet moments, the unspoken bonds, the emotional threads that make KN feel like a living drama. Hit subscribe, stay close, and let us keep watching this beautiful journey unfold together.